In today's video, I'll share with you some mind-blowing scientific facts and medical researches that how you can have muscle gains in the gym and lose weight, along with anti-aging and glass skin effects. So watch the full video as I have a surprise for you at the end. But why am I discussing muscle gains, fat loss and anti-aging effects on skin together? Because they are caused by three factors and all three of them are interconnected. First one is growth hormone, second one is ketones, and the third is autophagy. Now one by one we'll see what is growth hormone and how it is giving us muscle gains, what are ketones and how they are giving us fat loss, and what is autophagy and how it is giving us anti-aging effects, and how these three processes can easily be activated in our body by just one simple technique. Let's find out. A research published in American Journal of Sports Medicine in 2017 shows that growth hormone, which is released from pituitary gland is a tiny part of our brain. It shows that growth hormone has an essential role in muscle buildup, as it enhances protein formation after resistance training, and it enhances fat loss to improve body composition. Here I want to tell you that growth hormone is naturally released in our body and it peaks at puberty. It means whenever a girl or a boy hits puberty, there is a peak of growth hormone in your body. It causes lengthening of bones and muscle buildup. But study has shown that the quantity or the amount of growth hormone starts to decrease after the age of 30. Many athletes and bodybuilders use supplements of growth hormone, but there are different side effects of using growth hormone in the form of injections. So what is the natural way of increasing growth hormone in your body? I'll tell you how. Autophagy is gaining so much popularity these days around the world as it helps in collagen synthesis in the skin, resulting in decreased wrinkles, giving you a more youthful and glowing skin. Auto means self and phagy means eating. Self-eating, to eat your own self. It sounds weird that how our body can eat its own self. Autophagy is a natural process which takes place inside our cells. It's a process in which our cells start eating its own old proteins and useless parts. Basically, it's cleaning or auto-digestion of useless parts of the cell. But the question is, how autophagy is giving anti-aging effects? All of these factors are actually triggered by a superb technique called intermittent fasting. Yes, you have heard it right. Don't skip the video, as in the next few minutes I'm going to reveal some shocking researches. Boys, look at this. A research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigations shows growth hormone naturally starts to increase in your body after 12 hours of fasting. It means fasting is the most natural way to hack your growth hormone peak. Girls, have a look on this. A study published in the Journal of Cell Metabolism in 2016 gives us the evidence how autophagy is activated by fasting in human cells through mTOR pathway. Research published in Journal of Dermatological Sciences in 2016 shows how autophagy contributes to skin rejuvenation by clearing damaged proteins in the skin, maintaining collagen synthesis, resulting in delayed aging effects on your skin. Amazing, right? Look at this graph that how average diet produces small amount of ketones and how keto diet is producing more amount of ketones and how fasting is producing 4 times more amount of ketones. Nowadays, people do keto diet because it makes ketones in your body, and ketones are excellent fat burners. Keto diet is also called ketogenic diet, a diet which generates ketones. By the way, you all know glucose is a fuel of our body. When we eat, we get glucose, as petrol is the fuel of any car. When we do fasting, we are not giving this fuel to our body. So in fasting mode, our liver starts to release stored glucose. After some hours, liver starts producing glucose by itself. After 13 or 14 hours of fasting, liver says enough is enough. Hold on, I have a better option. Let me make a superior fuel for the body, which are ketones. But from where will liver produce ketones? Here comes our hero, the HSL, hormone sensitive lipase. It's a hormone which is the actual fat burner of our body. It says to the liver, don't worry, I will burn the fat for you. And the fatty acids which would be produced after fat burning, liver can use it to make ketones, and ketones will act as body fuel instead of glucose. It means ketones are not the actual fat burners. They are produced in the liver as a result of fat burning. A cycle will be started over here. Fat burning by HSL and ketone formation by liver. From fat burning we'll get weight loss and ketones will be used as body fuel. This cycle will continue as long as you prolong your fasting. It means by simply doing intermittent fasting, your body naturally starts these three and you are getting these three. So in intermittent fasting, whole body is entering a renewal mode. You're getting fat loss, autophagy is activated, which is renewing your skin. Autophagy can even digest cancer cells, so you can prevent cancer also. You're getting growth hormone peak, which will further help in fat loss and muscle gain. Ketones increase connections in your brain cells, which can increase memory, alertness, and brain activity. Fasting decreases your cholesterol level. Cholesterol is a type of fat which blocks your blood vessels of the heart. Nowadays, studies show how increased cholesterol due to fast food leads to heart attacks in young generation. Diabetes can also be prevented with fasting because it decreases insulin resistance in your body. Diabetes was a problem of old age, but now young people are getting diabetes because of unhealthy eating habits. Guys, for so many centuries, fasting has been a ritual in many religions of the world, including Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, and Islam. And people considered it only as a spiritual practice to grow empathy for the poor people, to feel the pain of people in starvation and hunger. But today we know through many researches that what wonders fasting is doing to your whole body. It is actually cleansing you from within. Every cell of your body is getting rejuvenated, even at such a microscopic level that scientists are discovering that DNA also gets repaired from intermittent fasting. The most widely used schedule of intermittent fasting is 16:8. It means there is an eating window of 8 hours in which there is one meal at the start and one meal at the end of this 8 hour, and there is a 16 hours of fasting window. Just click on the links of researches below and have a look on the latest studies of the benefits of intermittent fasting, and just think why the previous generations have taken intermittent fasting so lightly. So Gen Z, start normalizing intermittent fasting by fasting 2 days a week at least, and be a generation that sets healthy trends.